Welcome back, everyone, to this wonderful, wonderful game of Danganronpa 3. Well, it looks like Gonta is guilty of killing Mia. So let's continue. But when exactly did they start using that defense? But no, when... After logging out, right?
That's it.
Claimed he was in a dream. That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world? Accident?
The accident that hurt Gonta, that was... Oh. I know. It's either the avatar error or the... Okay, not that one. Yep.
Oh no!
No, it's fine, don't worry about it. Was it then, yeah, the avatar error.
This is it!
Okay, there you go. I was jumping ahead.
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error. The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error? Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's because he's stupid.
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error. What you mean?
The error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy. Then what was the error? What could it have been? No, Mo. Oh, is it memory loss? Because it's saying, I don't know. You just forgot. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. It is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, because this one was so weird. This is the most straightforward one. Oh, loss is 2 L's. The 2 S's I've seen. I'm an idiot. English. Oh, that's an S. I see now.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused!
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Okay, great. One of these.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Remember because
Doesn't remember
Gonta
a
wants
thing
to keep
about the
everyone
virtual world.
safe!
You did it, but you don't
Gonta would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
If there was a glitch,
Gonta is
just
gentlemen!
assume?
Gentlemen, protect
it should
friends!
have affected all of us.
Slipped out
Your
before.
lies aren't protecting anyone.
But
Oh.
because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means there was no...
Mayor, please believe Gonta!
Oh, fuck. I heard it. I figured he was going into the glitch part, which would help with the argument.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. You kill me.
Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory. Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
I don't know about that, dog, because he said he had a dream, so we was just like seeing parts of it.
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta supposed to remember that?
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Oh my god, is it gonna be that he's left-headed?
Oh, but Gonta hold chopsticks with this hand.
Oh my god. Just no. Just no. This class royal was so good up until this point.
That's your left hand!
What?
Looks like it's decided.
What's decided? He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened.
But like, he was interacting in the virtual world. Like, some part of his consciousness was there. Is that even a murder if, like, he didn't consciously do something?
So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Cause why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
Yeah, that's why he asked about the rule.
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
He said something different at the beginning of the trial.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on, that hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
I care about the motive.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial. Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination. Which means, Shuichi, you'll be my partner, right?
Oh god. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right? And you don't want that, do you?
Well, you... Yeah, I'd be fine with you dying.
Okay, let's begin!
You are funny, though.
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
I honestly didn't think Kaido would survive this long. I actually genuinely thought he was gonna die after Kaede. I'm genuinely surprised.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
The reason Kibo, Himiko, and Maki can be eliminated as suspects is because they couldn't have access.
They couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Miu could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list, and you know why, right?
He was logged off.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Miu logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right? Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world, it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out.
So it's just process of
Miu's
elimination.
time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
Like that, we're just process of eliminating it rather than finding a motive. Are we gonna get a motive?
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects.
Don't talk to me like that.
Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off. But what's the reason for that?
They didn't go to the roof? Okay, never mind. They saw Miu? Well, okay, no, it's not. Alright, fine. They have solid alibis. Dude, that's such a broad sentence.
Samugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
They could have said that. Like, if they put that, I'd have chosen that.
Both of you heard Miu hitting the chapel wall, right? The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Miu down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit.
Okay.
That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
Then you're the culprit!
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
Yeah, it can be touched. That one? Okay, like, again, be more specific.
If Miu touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
Yep.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
I feel bad for Gonta, genuinely.
Well, who is it?
Because I thought he was aware.
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that! This is all Kokichi's trap!
There's only one suspect left. Only one person could have done this. Okay, I actually do feel bad about Gonta now. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's Gonta.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder. You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies! Miu Iruma's killer is Gonta Gokuhara!
Can you stop with that face, please?
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy. But you forgot everything. So, oh well. A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't like this murder. It was kind of shit. It was good in the first part. I like that part. And I liked him being like, oh, I'll tell you what the murder is and fucking spoil it. That's fine. But Gunter's reasoning is non-existent and dumb. Okay. I feel bad for Gunter. Jesus Christ.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap. I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions
You
to
want proof? I've got your proof.
It's in my butthole.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shuichi and Tsumugi. What, did you see Kibo around here anywhere? No, Gunter not see him.
Gonta.
Kokichi said it himself. When Yu's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof. Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
Then maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Could have repelled with the fucking toilet paper.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
What? Really?
No. It would have been so nice if that were the truth. If Kaito were right and this horrible trial would just end. But...
No, that's wrong.
Oh, it's the weakest. No, that's wrong.
What? Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it to survive.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Kaito, for the love of God, fucking... just grow a brain.
Kaito, please.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Oh my God, I'm gonna take that little tuft of your fucking neck and just fucking shove it in oil.
Kaito!
That's the meanest thing I can say. Not like burning oil, just oil.
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Okay, cool. I can't doubt my detective work now. I want us all to survive. I can't back down. Never back down, never surrender. Oh my God, what the fuck?
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now? I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you know that about him by now?
Starting with the...
I'll never accept this! Don't you know Gonta at all? He's not the kind of guy who kills someone. Don't you damn it! Why won't you believe Gonta?
I'm trying.
Listening to Kokichi. Aren't you my sidekick? Wake up, Shuichi!
I'm trying.
Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Aren't you my sidekick? Wake
Oh,
up,
fuck.
Shuichi! Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Damn it!
Oh. Half
Who do
naked.
you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How
Oh,
could
boy.
Gonta be the culprit?
Ah.
You still want to accuse him, huh?
Oh,
Say
oh.
the truth this, the truth that, but there's a reason Gonta's not the culprit!
Oh my gosh.
Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh? Keep saying the truth this, the truth that, but
Oh,
there's a
bloody hell.
reason Gonta's not the
Oh, god damn it.
Who do you want to believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us! Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us! How could Gonta be the culprit? Still want to accuse him, huh?
Yes.
Damn it! There's no way to leave the mansion from the rooftop!
Toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here.
My god. Thank god I didn't have to repeat that. Why is he a bloody Saiyan there at the end?
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion. That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
The toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Miu's body.
This actually doesn't make sense, but I'll let it cook.
It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they use the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof, then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to. I know because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kaito. You're still going on about this.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gonta till the very end!
No, there was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, the place where the toilet paper was tied down. The toilet. The toilet.
There! The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied there. However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there.
Okay, that
They
explains
just
it.
hung it.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down.
That makes more sense. Thank you.
But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
I'm glad I let the game cook.
Yep, that's correct. Because I came up with that idea.
Really?
But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom. Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Are we loading the... Okay, yeah, we are. That's some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon animation right there.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be settled.
That... it's...
So, it true. Going to really kill Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta. Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
But why did Gonta do such a terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop. Stop.
That was...
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me.
Okay.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay? When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Okay.
That's very sad, actually. Oh. What color did the culprit stick in the red port? I guess it's the blue? Okay, nope. What did Miu bring from Chushi's lab? It was a poison. What was supposed in the entrance hall? It was the map. What did Miu do when the others left for the mansion? Who was investigating the roof? That was Kaido. Investigating the kitchen, or was investigating the dining hall? What object did Miu use when she got to the mansion? It was the phone. Was just locked out against their will. It was Kaito. What weapon Byun brought to kill Kokichi? Nope. Toilet paper. Body of roof. What was taken out of the storage? That's from the past. And that's from the past as well. And she threw the bridge. Soichi Saihara. Binocular. Culprit looking for the secret. Okay. So who was investigating the dining hall? That was her. Investigation, that was me. Was investigating the roof, that was him. And the outside was... Oh, there's one here that needs to be put down. And one at the very beginning. My god, this is so dumb. I actually hate this trial.
This is the truth of the case.
It was so cool in the beginning. No, I hate it.
The case began last night. After being convinced by Miu, we all logged into the virtual world. To log in, you have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plug those cords into our helmets and enter the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar. As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well. Because I can't believe that someone so kind could commit murder.
Yeah, this is such a cop-out. I actually hate it.
But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in. She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal. After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison and placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world.
Which wasn't a good plan anyway, because she didn't read the fucking bottle and it wouldn't look like he died from it.
After we had all logged in, Mew explained the world to us. Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall.
Rich's little avatar looks so cute.
But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi. Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case. Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed.
Yeah.
But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside, they were already working together to execute the murder. Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion, while Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan. At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside. She chased after our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
That was so cute. Zoom.
Once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the river. This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks. That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world.
Man, you guys are really idiots. Like, you're in basically a killing game and you thought, yeah, just a prank. I'm not gonna get suspicious about this. Like, seriously, anyone could be trying to kill you.
And split up to look for clues. Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room. I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel.
What is she, a character in Peanuts?
She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. and Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself. She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way. When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out. It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
Wait, how did we assign spots before we went into the chapel? Like, how did she know Kaido was the one upstairs?
The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet. By having Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out.
Oh, I guess we did. Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a while.
She was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind. And used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew.
Man dying by toilet paper. What an embarrassment.
This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable. Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone.
Okay, that part doesn't make sense. They would have flown off before then, but okay. They're not attached to her. This isn't fucking Zelda. Okay, yeah, sure.
Heaved the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope.
This is the dumbest. Like, this was actually a good murder for halfway through the trial, and then it just became shit. I would argue this is the worst one.
Top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof. It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel. That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel and we heard in the mansion. Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion. As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop. They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it. They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby.
He looks so happy while tossing the toilet paper. Also, she was hiding a hammer and the cell phone. I think they all had like inventories whereas he could have hidden the fucking toilet paper and then left it in the bathroom later. But, you know, sure.
Without that one little mistake, we might never have solved this case, because the culprit doesn't remember. This is the truth you've forgotten, Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
Oh! Fucking, what the fuck? This is the worst case.
Gonta, this is the truth we've reached.
It depends on what they say the reason for it was.
Sorry. Going to not really understand, 'cause going to not smart boy. But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right.
Oh.
Going to trust everyone.
Gonta.
But why? Going to kill Mew, forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else and make everyone suffer. Why? Why go to do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
Or his personality did like a 180 when he switched the chords.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
You're too excited about that.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
For once, I wish that we were.
So, when Miyu threw the thing off and it was very clearly like she was setting up something stupid and dangerous, none of them batted an eye, but now they're in a fucking trial and they're like, oh, are we sure like we're not falling to Kokichi's trap? Oh, let's be extra careful now after the fucking murder has happened.
Huh? Wrapping things up already?
Yeah.
What a buzzkill of an ending! It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
It's like the fourth case. Was the fourth case also shit into? What was the fourth case? No, the fourth case was fine, I think. Yeah.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh god, just stop.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
Ugh.
Yeah! I gotta get my act together for the baby.
Please kill one of them, Monokuma.
Now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face-off! It's voting time!
I should start like recording that as a thing to play.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face-off! It's voting time!
Like whenever there's an election or something you have to vote, you start playing that on the streets. It's voting time! Oh, really? Okay. I forgot we have to do that.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Wow, I wonder who was going to be voted.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Walk of those moles. Get it done. Oh wow. You what? Did I really have A on most of them? Wow, it's just the mine. I'm very bad at the mine. Wow. Cool. I'm cool.
Absolutely right.
Well, look at that. You voted correctly. Congratulations, you guys.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
Give yourselves a hand. Let me hear your joyful voices.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
Damn.
Damn it, why? Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know I'm super happy. Hey, what should we name the kid? Good question. We should prepare a sex name.
Yay!
What? We're getting sextuplets? I'm so happy. I might go crazy.
And another thing.
Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Here.
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game at the start and the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator. That was just a lie.
Oh.
Oh, so it was a lie.
What was that?
You just left it off.
Hey,
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I meant to explain all of that, but it's more like, how do I say it? You guys are just gonna assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, then let's have Gonta explain. Huh? Gonta?
please stop.
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to?
All right.
Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator.
Huh?
What?
Because
Why don't we ask the Gonta in the virtual world? Oh no. Okay. But going back to the virtual world is a much easier way than that pain in the ass method.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data.
Okay.
I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data.
That sounds like a terrible idea, but sure.
Ta-da! Alter Ego Gonta is now complete.
I thought you meant you were gonna put him into his body right now.
Alter ego?
Come on.
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space.
They couldn't bring Alter Ego back a third time, so they just made a different Alter Ego.
If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
Don't you already know it too?
Huh? What this? What happening? Huh?
Is this Gonta?
Huh?
Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta. Gonta don't understand. Who this Alter Ego person?
now then.
See, it's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference. Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then other Gonta, tell Gonta.
Why?
Why? Why did Gonta kill Miu? Kill Miu? What does other Gonta know about?
Oh man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now.
Oh. Gonta.
Then Gonta no could save everyone?
Huh?
Save everyone.
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta. Why did Gonta kill Miu?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone.
That's...
Gonta, what do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but not can fight exisouls. Gonta feel frustrated, cause Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels. Jesus Christ, kill me. Technically, they are the same person.
But
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it for everyone's sake. Gunta think he gotta do it because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So Gunta kill me you. What?
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all.
Oh,
Geez, Gunta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So if you remember what happened at that time... No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take the card key then. Kakashi used his light body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
huh?
Card key, so you used it. After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world.
What?
The outside world.
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? Well, why would seeing the outside world be a motive? I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miu's plan. And it hit me, if I combined the two, then I'd be able to save everyone.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean?
Hey,
Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again. Again?
In other words,
Let me chime in. The motive keycard that Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me, but then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with the memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Huh?
Memories of the outside world in the flashback light?
What?
The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light.
you know.
And if it was a flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Wait,
Why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here?
Oh,
Oh, you can't remember? Okay, fine. Of course we can't remember. Fuck you, Kokichi.
get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator and I knew where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
hey!
Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
tell you the truth,
Oh, I just placed it. I never actually said I hid it.
too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have told them where it was. It is a little late for that.
Always messing around.
So Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, when Kokichi and Gonta leave together. But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he'd not do anything weird. Gonta, you're so sweet, but I knew you'd say that. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go. It's Canadian. Ah, wait, Kokichi. It's okay, leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi. And then he died.
Could it be?
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I trusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta.
Gonta.
After that, Gonta got taken to forest near mansion. Is this flashback light? Looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We gotta tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you wouldn't believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know? Shouldn't you check it if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. Protect everyone.
How'd this happen?
There, Gonta, remember secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything. So I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What did you say?
What?
No way.
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you're not tricked. Because when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. What? Remember what everyone said at the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gonta, agree. Academy that forced students to be part of Killing Game is hell. So everyone think they want to escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do?
Huh?
What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell, outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died, what did they die for? It's hell outside and hell inside.
But
And then Kokichi told me, best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of the misery, while they still not know. And the only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta.
Yeah.
That's right, the only one who can save everyone is to free... The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in the cell alone.
You get it?
Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate him more?
Hold on!
Wait a minute, I still don't get what's happening. What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it.
Right?
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
Please!
Answer, Gonta.
sorry.
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us why. Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Everyone despair.
Huh?
Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such a despair from his own mouth?
But
Now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I from the Killing Game bosses, right? Then can't you accept everything about this case? You can imagine the rest, right? I used Mia's plan and turned against her. I hid Gonta away from sight, where Mia and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here? Yeah, you're right. Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Mio. Is this a booty call? Or are you here to kill me? So you figured it out, but there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings. Uh-oh, guess I'm in trouble now. Sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. They'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor, so I can't afford to die here. Sorry, Gonta, so sorry. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that's just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... So the implication was that this is a recurrent game? 'Cause I think that was one of the flashbacks of the guy that died the first trial. So is that what the hell is? Is just this stuck in an internal cycle of killing people and shit like that? Gonta, sorry. Like the Hunger Games. Gonta, so sorry, Miyu. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
Gonta would never.
By the way,
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall.
Huh?
What? Gonta's idea?
Gonta.
Before Gonta went to the roof, he happened to see Miyu walk through the wall. Gonta told Kokichi and he'd think of everything else.
but
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we made a pretty good team.
Stop it!
Good. What's good about that? You're the worst.
Um,
That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us a secret of the outside world.
sorry.
Gonta no can tell you that.
Always messing around.
Well, I mean, hearing that story, it sounds like you were tricked by Kokichi.
How can this be?
But Gonta did kill Miyu. Gonta really did it.
Sorry.
Sorry, everyone. Gonta is so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta planned to save everyone, Phil. Gonta not save everyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta is stupid. So stupid. How can Gonta call himself gentleman? Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached for the truth and Gonta's plan failed. I mean, you literally told us it was Gonta. It was kind of your fault. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything.
Huh?
So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth? Yes, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. If this is actually like Hunger Games and the winner is the last surviving person, maybe that's what he wanted to do. So, like, whether, like... yeah. Fuck you, Kokichi. Should have all died ignorant. Don't even kill me for that sake, you know?
Don't screw around.
Enough of your shit, you made him kill her.
Please stop!
No, Gonta is bad. He's going to kill someone. Gonta is murderer, it's true. Yes, Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true. Sorry, Gonta is sorry, fail everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is so sorry. You make everyone suffer. Gonta, so sorry. Get it, you don't need to apologize anymore. You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of villain is perfect for me.
I know that!
Yeah, I know already. It should have been my responsibility. When I realized Mia was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual
I
world.
suppose.
And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I!
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I could have done it by myself if I could.
That's enough!
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta to...
Please stop!
Stop. It's okay. Everyone, please, don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you... How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes. You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey!
Hey, so are we done yet?
Huh?
What?
And another thing.
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes, the eagerly anticipated punishment time.
So am I!
Wait, if you're gonna punish him, then please punish me too.
Huh?
Kokichi?
I know that!
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta tonight... It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself, for everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But...
Just promise Gonta that everyone forgive each other and be friends, okay? Are you lying, Kokichi? I feel like you're lying. I feel like you're bullshitting. Alright, I promise.
Okay.
Alright, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment is gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs.
Ah.
That's right, you don't like nasty stuff. No, it's not that. It's coming.
Yeah.
What, ready? The contractions are speeding up any minute now.
Honey,
Quick, hold my hand. Oh god.
I've prepared a very special punishment.
Oh no.
Gonta!
Wait, please, I don't want this. Don't go, Gonta.
No.
Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta's okay. Yeah, Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset. He no could protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
It's punishment time.
Well then, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Sorry,
Finally.
everyone.
Gonta love you all.
Gonta, idiot!
Gonta is so sorry for being stupid. Oh, here we go. It's Monofadi, I think, is the one that's gonna die now. Okay. Is this a died for our sins thing? It's a good song, actually. Yeah, can we not with the fucking baby thing? Can we... It's like some YouTube poop right here. What the hell? Oh god. Oh, both of them died. Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting. Fair enough. That was the dumbest execution plus the dumbest trial. That was just dumb. Like, the first half was so good. It was a nice setup for the mystery that was easily solvable, or you could interpret it as such. God damn it, fuck you. Alright. I know. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. Fuck you. Oh, there's 2 more trials, I think, because this is chapter 4, so there's the 5th trial and the 6th trial, which should be the last one. Oh my god, I hope they're not as dumb as this. This was so bad. Like, so bad. Like, the whole, like, oh, I know the outside. Like, they've done this before, like, with Nurse Woman from 2, but, like, that at least was more believable. Because she just sounded, like, mentally insane. But right now, they're like, oh, no, we were actually trying to protect you by mercy killing you. But we're not going to explain why. It just... No. For now, no. I think this is kind of dumb. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see the rest after this. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.